It was an evening of lopsided scorelines as the Ascension Tournament continued on Saturday at the Arima Velodrome. In the opening match, AC Port of Spain met Muruga FC, Deportivo Fortin.
With coach Daniel Mascal back on the touchline, Muruga began brightly, but in the 39th minute, Michel Poon Angeron put AC POS ahead with a flick into the far corner off a Malik Mirez ball. In the second half, Saeed Charles broke free on the right side as Muruga went in search of an equaliser and beat Kervel Turner to make it 2-0. In the 52nd, Che Benny also found himself in too much space and he made it 3. Isaiah McLean spent roughly 3 minutes on the pitch before he had to leave, sent off for a high boot on Turner. In the 68th, Sadale McLean made it 4-0 with a classy finish after Benny put him in on goal on the counter. In the 73rd, Muruga workhorse Atiba Charles got his just desserts, ghosting past 2 defenders before rolling the consolation into the far post. Charles teed up Muruga captain Nigel John in the very next minute, but Jadil Poon Lewis did well to keep him out. Substitute Jabari Raphael was again involved, picking out McLean for another simple goal in the 76th. McLean was then upended in the 88th as he bore down on Turner's goal. The keeper was initially red-carded, but referee Jassy MacDonald overturned his own decision and gave only a yellow. Still, McLean completed his hat-trick, putting the gloss on a very strong AC POS performance. 6-1 is how it ended. In the second match, Depot went ahead in only the 4th minute, Aquinola Gregory snapping up a loose ball after Nathaniel Garcia's attempt was parried by Jacques Poon Lewis. Gregory had a double in the 40th from the penalty spot despite Poon Lewis guessing the right corner. Andre Pacheco and Houghton Hector ran the match for Depot PF and also got their names on the scoresheet, the latter with a brilliant turn to lose the entire West Fort defence, Pacheco putting the finishing touches to make it 3-0 after 55 minutes. Poon Lewis showed great reflexes to deny Pacheco another shortly after, but he couldn't stop Hector, linking up with the tireless Isaiah Garcia to poke in the 4th on 74. Round 1 of the Ascension Tournament comes to an end next weekend. Jovan Ravello, TTT Sport.
After the match, Depot PF's man of the match, Isaiah Garcia, credited hard work behind the scenes with his energetic showing against West Fort.
Again, my aspirations, of course, aiming to be back on the national team. I hope this performance here and previous performances shed some light towards the coach, Mr. Angus Eve, and he sees the work I have been putting in and I deserve to be there, you know. So football, it's sacrosanct for me. I eat, sleep, drink, breathe football. So this is my everything, the passion, the joy, the everything. This is my profession, this is what I love and my God-given talent. And no one is going to outwork me on and off the field.
Muruga head coach Daniel Mascal says her team has been learning the lessons the league is meant to teach and promised a more competitive showing in the second round. Mascal says despite 8 defeats on the bounce, her squad remains motivated.
They are motivated, they are ready, everybody's still eager for that taste to hit the pitch. So training sessions have been very competitive since the beginning to now. And as a coach, you'll definitely be grateful for such an environment to work in. But like I said, we have yet to find the crew that really gels and, you know, to get the results.